to reduce crime, and we need to get serious about the crime rate. These slogans and sound bites and codifying them all have resulted right now in the United States being the largest incarcerator in the world by far. It's so bad that the Children's Defense Fund calls it the cradle to prison pipeline. There's overwhelming evidence to show that those who are in that kind of pipeline could be in a cradle to college or cradle to workforce pipeline if we redid our priorities. All of the evidence shows that you provide a continuum of services to children, starting with teen pregnancy prevention, so fewer babies are born into dysfunctional families, prenatal care to make sure that you reduce mental retardation and learning disabilities, early nurse visits to make sure the parents know how to raise the children without child abuse, Head Start, early Head Start, make sure the children read by the 3rd grade, after school programs, and services, getting them to head towards college rather than towards jail, not only significantly reduce crime, but save more money than they spend. These programs have been tried in other states. In Pennsylvania, they have tried a collaborative approach to reducing crime, and they showed that not only did they reduce crime significantly, they saved 5 times more than they spent. In the city of Richmond, Virginia, in my district, they spent about $2.5 million in a collaborative approach. Reduced the number of murders from 17 to 2. And if you just look at what you saved in gunshot wounds treated at the Medical College of Virginia, you probably saved more than $3 million in that alone, to say nothing about the reduced incarceration, because you didn't have to sentence people for those elongated lengths of time. We are delighted that we have the support of legislators like Pat Kennedy and the chief lead co-sponsor, Mike Castle from Delaware. We also have a total of 226 sponsors of the bill, including 18 Republicans. In the Senate, the bill was introduced by Senator Casey and Senator Snowe as 8 co-sponsors so far, but there's also a coalition of over 230 national, state, and local organizations. Cities across the country have passed resolutions in support of the Youth Promise Act, including Los Angeles, California, Pasadena, California, Santa Fe County, New Mexico, New York City, East Cleveland, Ohio, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Norfolk, Newport News, and Hampton. In Virginia, the U.S. Conference of Mayors in their conference this June adopted resolutions in support of the Youth Promise Act, and a hearing will be held in just a few minutes on the Youth Promise Act in the Subcommittee on Crime, Terrorism, and Homeland Security. This act represents a paradigm shift in the way that we deal with juvenile crime in America. Instead of codifying simple-minded slogans and sound bites, we're going to get serious about actually reducing gang violence and juvenile crime across the country. And that's why I'm delighted to have all of the people here supporting the Youth Promise Act, and look forward to the testimony this afternoon. We have several people who would like to speak at this point, and I'm going to first call Sheriff Leroy Baca from Los Angeles County. Sheriff Baca has been very supportive of the Youth Promise Act. We had a press conference in Los Angeles that he spoke to. It was great to see you here today.
Thank you. Thank you.